All right, third place matchup, guys. Let's get rolling here. Krah and Carl Morgan versus Tim Tanana, Phil Sherman. Biggest mistake I made was not bring my computer chair. I have a chair that comes up over my head and does like the pillow and everything. All right, Timmy Tanana's going to have ball in hand behind the line here. He's looking at his rack, seeing what he's got open. Seeing what shots are able to be made. I'm going to be unbiased during this match, but I do have some horses in this race. The charity fund made out earlier as one of the teams that was in the Calcutta came into the field. They came in fourth place, so we're going to give it to charity. If she's not working tonight, we're going to give it to Destiny instead. And Tanana is someone who takes his time when he shoots. He's looking at everything that's available to him. Rafi, who you like in this matchup? I know you've played against all these guys at least once. And give us a shout in the chat here, guys. Let us know who's who you're really looking for, who you think is going to win. Taking the timeouts a little early. Sit if you want. Sit if you want. Oh, sure. All right, back by popular demand. Miss Rachel's here.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Rachel, who you like?
Oh, goodness. See, this is a tough one. But to be honest, I've seen Matt Krah shoot a whole lot.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen Tanana shoot a whole lot. I've heard of him.
Timmy plays real well.
Does he?
Yeah. Ice veins too.
Okay. You know what? We're just gonna flip it a quarter. I'm gonna go with Krah.
There we go.
Krah Morgan.
I'll take that one because I got them in the Calcutta, baby. Scott Freeman's over my shoulder, sweating some action. He's waiting for these guys in the wings. They dusted Krah and Morgan pretty good earlier. Brett Ross didn't miss a shot. Literally did not miss one shot during the set.
Nice. That was a good shot on the 6. So let's see. Which way is Tim going to go?
Guys, if you can, I know I sound like a broken record. Like, share, subscribe, send it out. Any pool groups you have, just post it out to it for us.
Please do. Please
Even
help.
if we get new ones that we have never been part of before, we'll join any pool group. We don't care.
We're friends with everybody.
If you're international, if you're not in the U.S., I want that too. I got a pretty, seriously, I have a pretty good following over in Malaysia. A lot of Malaysian people watch some of our tournaments. It's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm pretty big in Finland too.
So I think he elected no.
Yeah, so they're looking at that 5 ball.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, we gotta switch our game mindset. Earlier we were all about runouts. Now it's save shots and only when we can get out.
Yeah. So let's see how good we flip from going from 9 ball to 8 ball, right?
Fix a rack or two.
Yeah. Because again, right, 9 ball's more positional play.
Yeah, 8 balls.
8 ball's more defense.
Yeah. So I'm thinking the ball in the side pocket here. Oh, where's my little street pedal?
Set it over there. I didn't want somebody see it.
Of course.
You're good.
I'm gonna get this.
It's
get the
okay.
side
If
view.
look, it's okay if you smack Frank. It's okay.
No, there's not.
It's only Sky. It's okay.
We cut sponsorships for that kind of stuff around here.
I didn't say if your sipper could be a little tap, it's okay.
So I would
Just
actually.
kidding.
So this ball in the side pocket here, I actually like that, especially because of these two guys' strokes. Carl and Matt can whip this cue ball anytime. I like that as a breakout shot. And what I mean by that is I'd like for them to get somewhere in this area. Oh, hold on, wrong one. Gotta figure that. There we go. Somewhere in this area with the cue ball, and then when I like them to hit that ball, obviously make the ball on the side, but then make that cue ball curl into this
And break it out
and
from the
break
two?
it out. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think they're going to do it because it's more of a risky shot than anything.
Right.
Highlight reel type shot, but
Hey, look, some of these guys live for the highlights.
I do.
100%.
That's the entire reason why I have such a great draw stroke. I just think it looks good on camera.
See, so that's like my husband, right? Like he can draw a full table length, which is totally awesome. So can my kid. Me? Yeah, I get maybe half a table. I can't.
That was actually
I don't
a great
know.
shot there by, not to cut you off, sorry.
No,
great
you're
shot
good.
by Matt Krah there. Break that ball open.
It was. It's a very good shot. Oh, he's talking about, and he can setting him up to break out the two, or the 10. Let's see what they do. Let's see if it goes right the way you say. Hold on. Let's see. Was Frank right?
No, he's going to soft it. Yep.
No, he
they're
did.
gonna, now they're going to break it out. So Matty Krah's going to spin it down, probably right around where that chalk's at.
Yeah, you're right.
Where he just moved the chalk.
Come
He's
around.
going to spin it down and break it.
He's looking at it.
We got Mr. 700 Billy Billy Gallagher in the house tonight.
Ralphie, you are correct. It is more about opportunity. It's partially how the balls fall and, well, how good you hit them.
Guys, you know how Saturday, oh, get off of that ball.
Ouch. And it's stuck.
Emotional damage.
I love it.
Is that? It's not the final song. We're doing triple setup on the finals. Dead ass. I'm gonna set another one up. This will be all three of us.
It's really fun. After you and I do a shot.
Hey, I do owe him a shot. Damn it.
I got the booth. Go do what you got to do.
If I hold out long enough, they'll buy the shot instead of me.
There you go. Sounds good. That's the way you do that.
Robbie just said, let's see, what's the most controversial thing that Chad can say to get Rachel to go off on a rant?
Oh, bring it on. Bring it on. I know how to be nice.
Cleopatra, what do you consider a pro? I actually will have this conference. Actually, Ralphie, this one might set me off. Cleopatra, what do you consider a pro player? And this is relevant to the and anybody that wants to chime in on the chat. What do you consider a pro player?
In your opinion,
Please.
tell us what your opinion is of a pro player. This will be a good one. I was good. He just locked the cue ball right up to the rail.
So he has a regular day job, right? So we're about to have a major discussion on what a pro is and isn't. Yeah, well, at least have a gist of it, yeah. Marketing. Okay.
Oh no. The chat got quiet.
Oh, they're all furiously typing away.
Let's see. I'm ready to see him start rolling in.
I'm gonna show this guy.
Oh, I want to see her go off. Let's see. How we can provoke her.
I think Tim Tanana and Phil Sherman might get the first point here.
I think so. Maybe. Ah, Cleopatra, I see your point. Okay, so
Let me see. So take the people you've mentioned who all play strong and just confusing me. Pass one, trying to make a living. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I get that. Rachel, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You could kind of go first.
All right. So here's my argument, I guess you would say about pros. Okay. Shane Van Boening, pro. Okay. Matt Krah, not a pro. Matt Krah has to get up and go to work every day. He has a job in marketing. Shane Van Boening, if he decides to sleep in today, still collects a paycheck from Q-Tech, still collects residual paychecks from his other sponsors.
Correct.
His job is to get up and go play pool. Okay? Matt Krah's job is to get up and go to his regular job, and on the weekend, he gets to play at a high level of pool. So the other thing that always annoys me is these tournaments that say a 725 Fargo is a pro player. That might be a pro level,
Correct.
but you're not a pro player.
No.
Okay? And that's what really I think is a major problem with the pool world today. There are people that are essentially, really sticking it to the good players. You're too good, you can't play. Well, why should they have to suffer because they practiced or had natural talent and ability?
Right. So, and I agree wholeheartedly because you have really, really good players. Matt Krah being one of them, Tim Tanana being one of them. I mean,
Tim Tanana owns a company, East Coast Prime Meats.
Correct.
Trust me, he is a busy dude.
he is very busy, and let me tell you, these guys play so good, and they are so on point 100% with their game. But they all work for a living. And a lot of your pros, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of your pros, that's all they do. They travel the world, they travel the country, and they play pool. Like, that's what they do.
And this event actually, wow, that was very uncharacteristic.
That was.
This event is an open event. So an open event, Cleopatra, if you're not aware, I'm not sure your level of awareness on it, so I'm just going to explain it just in case. If you know, fantastic. If not, it's for other people in the stream who don't. An open event means show up, pay your money, and get in. So it doesn't matter if you are a pro, low-level player, mid-level player. It's an open.
It's an open.
The
You come
U.S.
play.
Open, which is now being played, is owned and being played by Matchroom, used to be a true open. Anybody could show up. If Rachel had the cash, she could show up and play.
Correct.
If I had the cash, I could show up and play. Now I bought a couple spots at the U.S. Open this year, and I necessarily didn't give them away, but I ran qualifiers for them. Okay. But then Matchroom next year is actually going to kind of tweak that a little bit and kind of not make it an open anymore. It's going to be more of like a invitee qualifying process, which I don't agree with. If you're going to call a tournament an open, anybody can play.
It should be open.
So the whole thing with my company, PA Pro-Am, Pro Amateur, open events. So all my events are open. Now, I might have a skill cap every now and then and do an open event. So everybody thinks that the other term for open means that it has to be every player. And open means that essentially everybody is invited to play. But you could have a subset of that.
Correct.
And I know that sounds, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but
You're good.
I know that sounds crazy. Well, you can't have an open if you're limiting, but it could be a subset. Great shot by Phil.
That was a heck of a
So
try.
Kenny is a slight enigma, and I'll explain to you why. Kenny does not have a day job, okay? Kenny does not have a day job that we can speak about on the stream. Kenny does not get paid to play pool. Kenny plays pool at a very high level.
Correct.
He's played pool at a very high level his entire life. He literally grew up down the street from me. I could throw a rock to his house. That's how close he lived to me. Kenny's the slight enigma and essentially the difference to the thing. Billy Gallagher, he's here right now. Actually, Billy Gallagher has a higher Fargo than Matt Krah. He's like a 703. Billy Gallagher's a state trooper. Got a regular job. He goes to work every day. Now, is he a favorite to win a lot of tournaments? Absolutely. Every time he gets into a tournament, that's another characteristic. Yes. He's definitely a favorite to win a lot of tournaments that he's in, but he's not a pro player.
Right. And then you
He's a
have like
monster. He's a monster amateur player.
correct. Correct. And you know what? And to be honest, on the East Coast, I'm not so familiar with players like on the West Coast or in the Midwest, but I can tell you at least on the East Coast, there are a lot of very strong high-end players that their Fargos are not up there on the pro level, and they all have to work for a living to be able to, work their day job to be able, to go play on the weekends or take a week where they can go play Valley or come up here for 4 days or 5 days or whatever.
I call her my sponsored pro player, but Brianna Miller, for example, has a job in marketing. She's not a pro player, but she's a pro caliber player.
Correct.
If she plays in women's events, she can play even with Margaret Steyer almost. She can play even with Kelly Fisher. We sent her to the Predator Pro event. She played phenomenal out there. She still has to get up and go collect the paycheck.
Skylar is a junior pro, and what that means is, yes, she has a job too. She just started working a job. So, but, she's learning. She can't quite
Wait,
play.
hold on. She's literally standing right. You got a job? Doing what?
Started working at the auto salon. That's like 5 minutes from our house.
Okay.
They didn't know exactly what to do for me.
Okay.
They're like, we'll pay you to work with the ladies and men with bingo.
Okay. So you're like, oh.
So she's there on Thursdays for bingo. Yep.
Okay.
And she's going to learn how to take some orders and run some food and
All right.
help
So listen,
out.
you need to get them old people as a sponsor. That's a great shot by Timmy Tanana. He drew that ball. Wow.
Yes, very good shot.
Oh, we gotta get that one back on this.
Yep. Let's replay it.
Damn, look at that replay. Look at that,
Look.
Joel'sburg. Watch this.
See, it's that full table I was saying. I can't do that. My husband can do that. My kid can do that. I can't even go only half table. Great shot, Tim. Great shot.
He didn't get on the 8 though. Timmy's.
No, he didn't.
Bill's gonna have to play some kind of a safe here. I mean, there is a real good chance of that bank, but man, he's got to hit dead nuts perfect.
He does. He does have to hit it perfect. But anything is possible, right? Because it's
Absolutely,
pool.
yeah.
Anything.
Guys, for our next matchup, because right after this, we're going to roll right into the finals. We're not going to let Rachel leave. She's hanging out tonight. We're probably going to have to get her a hotel room for her and the kid. We're going to bring Derek Benavides in. I can actually do up to 5 people at once on the stream.
Let's
We're going to bring Derek in. I'm actually going to call a pro friend of mine and see if he wants to get on the stream, because I can actually do a remote phone call and he can actually watch the stream on YouTube.
Let's go. Who you bringing in?
I'd be surprised. I got to see if he's interested in doing it first.
Boy.
Let's just say he has played on the Moscone Cup before.
Oh, well, I know a lot of those pros, so let's hope this is going to be an
that's
interesting
a long,
conversation.
laundry list of people.
Oh boy. Hey Sky, how many pros we know been on the Moscone Cup, huh? How many pros we know been on the Moscone Cup?
Oh, nice cut, nice shot by Maddie Krah. Look at this, 4 or 5. It's going to die though. It's not going to get there.
Correct.
Oh, it will get there. Good shot.
Look. So all you have to do.
Let's
All
see
right,
that
so
for
for
the,
this, you're gonna slightly cut that.
watch this one. 5 rails. 1, 2,
3, 4.
Under the 5.
He's always so fancy. Yeah. Always so fancy.
Carl Morgan really has to do is just make this ball, and he should be fine.
Yep. As it's gonna come off the rail and come up above the 8.
Malaga, you're professional.
Odin, thanks for
There you
subscribing.
go.
Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Get him down
Nice
to that.
shot, yep.
Wonderful shot, boys.
All right. Let's see.
See, this is what I want. This is what my entire company is about, is just playing good and just seeing good pool.
Correct. The action's the best, right?
Yeah.
Like, you got to enjoy a good game. And to be honest,
It is, what time is it right now? It's almost
9:48.
almost 10 o'clock at night. There's probably 400 people
All
in
right.
here.
So you got Krah and Morgan, first point on the board.
10 o'clock at night, there's probably 400 people here, 30-something tables. There's action everywhere.
Oh, everywhere.
Guys,
Everywhere
I'm
you
going to
look.
leave you with Miss
Oh.
Rachel. I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
They're coming in hordes. Watch out. It's getting real. Love it. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. If you're just tuning in now, this is a doubles. You got Krah and Morgan versus Tanana and Sherman in a race to 5 with Krah and Morgan. First point on the board. Well, Odin, thank you so much for jumping in, and I hope you guys shoot well and have some fun. All right. We got a break. Decisions. Which way? Okay. How many? You know? Good job.
Something like that.
Okay. Bear with me, ladies and gents, for 1 second. I'm talking to my kid. Hang on one. All right, sorry about that. I had to handle my child for a moment. Or sorry, shouldn't say child, my young lady. Anyways, we're back in the action. All right, you got Tim at the table. Let's take a look. All right, so we stop shotted that. We got some options. We want to thank you for tuning in here to the Diamond Bar Box Classic. Oh boy. Geared up for bringing in somebody else. Let the conversation fun begin. All right. So it looks like he's going to go for the 9 ball. Using a little bit of the top left and stun it off the rail. That's going to leave him a shot to go straight up in the corner. And then that leaves you 3 balls of options. So you can kind of just bounce around to be able to pot those balls. All right. Oh, he came across the table. Okay, that was a good shot. So now which corner do you go in? In my opinion, I think you would go in the bottom left corner. Look at it this way. Top left corner, right? Because you have more options. And they're going to go the opposite way. All right, let's see. Got 3 balls left on the table. He's going to go for the 10, or the 12. Ralphie, so you are correct. However, if anybody's been paying attention and close attention, right? Matchroom at the moment is trying to change that a little bit, right? By bringing the pizzazz and bringing the lights and so on and so forth to it to try and also increase the pots for players, right? So that there's more money to be made. There's more money for them to battle after.
How do I sound on this mic? Good?
Good. You sound good. There we go. We're in. So, Ralphie, you are correct. A lot of players have quit playing seriously 100%, right? Because of the fact that the income isn't there. But I think right now there's enough of a push in pool and enough of a wave starting to come and starting to crest that's going to shine a different light on pool, right? Because the reality of it is like it is a sport. It's not just the bar game it used to be. It's not just the gambler's game that it used to be. Yes, you still have those things in it. You still have cash matches. You know, you still got your pros that are still going to play those cash matches, right? Because that's part of where their income is at that level. But you also have the future of the sport that's growing, the juniors, right? And they play and they train and they learn differently. Right? Because this is the generation of like advancement. So a lot of when the pros that are current pros now learn to play, it hung there for a moment. It was a little scary, but it did drop. That was a good shot by Tim. So now they're on the 8-ball. Let's see what they're going to do with it because they don't have a clear shot. Ralphie, give me 1 second. I'll get back to my point. What are we going to do with this 8-ball? Are you going to shoot it across? Yeah, looks like he's going to go for that upper right corner. Let's see. Oh, gonna do some work. You got to hit it just right to be able to nail it in that corner. So let's see. Just a moment. And what a shot. That was a good shot. That's going to put Tanana and Sherman on the board. So you got 1-1 and we're having some fun. Good job. Nice shot. So, okay. Anyways, so Ralphie, back to my point. So you have the juniors right now, and it's a whole big wave that's starting to move forward, right? You have juniors across the world. It's not just the U.S., you have Europe, and you have China, and you have Taiwan, and you have Taipei, and you have Saudi Arabia. So you have all of these juniors that are training and learning and getting educated and building their repertoire, their experiences, and their skills, right? So by the time that they hit that 18 and they go from being 18 to 21 and come out of that junior stage at 18, that they have the ability to be able to play the higher caliber of pool. And by that time, hopefully, pool on the business side of it will have caught up where the money is grown and it's there for the players and it's there for the players to earn. And sponsors are partnering up with pros or sponsors or, sponsoring better to be able to help provide a better future for the players. A lot of what's happened onto pool is the fact that the light that's been on pool has been, it's a bar game. It's a gambler's game. Like, it was a different light. And it's actually starting to shift and gaining momentum, which is really cool to see. Cleopatra, no, it isn't what? What isn't what? All right, let's see which way Krah's going to go. That was a good shot by Morgan. Oh boy, we're getting a guest. Can you hear us? Can you hear anything in there? Okay. I got you.
Can you hear us there?
What?
All right. So we got a triple trifecta here. We got a trifecta, whatever. Listen, I've had a couple
They have,
of
a word,
shots.
they have a word for that. It's not called a triple
You had
fecta.
shots and didn't share. How dare you?
Are you staying?
I can't.
Yo, I had
I'll
a
set you up the room now.
Nah.
I had a trifecta in college too. I'm like,
Hey.
fuck fecta, trifecta. I say.
Yeah, well, we're still on. What time is it? We're still on PG time.
Correct.
yourself.
Until the tournament's over, then we go to rated R.
What a shot.
And that's not on air, so just.
Oh no,
yeah.
that is on there. We actually
Oh,
take
is
all.
it?
Yeah, I actually have a video that plays up that says a PA, and it's my logo that transforms into an R. That we're going,
R-rated?
That we're going R-rated, and then all the logos go off.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So
Hey,
here,
we're gonna have to do that for her window open. Like that would be very
Nice.
cool.
so here's the thing though. Frank and I did that yesterday, and then he told me to take off my clothes. I'm like, the camera's not over here. Why am I naked? I thought it was after
I gotta
dark.
get you on the OnlyFans.
Yeah. Why is it after dark? And
All right, so
Somebody
Raffy,
get a fan.
okay, so
we're having a conversation
Okay.
right now about
Raffy, I have to disagree with you.
you know Rafi, right? Rafi Bizarro.
Yes, I know
You know
Rafi.
Rafi, of
Yeah,
course.
the most argumentative person in the history.
Oh,
of the
bring it
world.
on because
Rafi-
I'm ready.
Rafi, it's Derek Benavides and Frank Miletti that's on
I'll
the
take the
stream.
7 ball.
He said he'll take the 7.
What a shot! Missed it.
Nope.
Oh, it hung.
What's the, wow. What's the score? It's a giant thing with 2 numbers on the
Two
bottom.
numbers.
And it's
long
1
do
to
you
1.
got-
They're having fun.
How long have you had that in the bottom? All
For
weekend?
probably 6 months.
Yeah, the whole entire weekend. Where's your buddy who owes me $10? Is the real question.
Which one's that?
Remember? I was like, is he good for it? Remember we bet over
Oh,
the
Joe
internet?
Flax. Yeah.
Joe Flax. Tell him the juice is running.
The juice is running.
Anyway, he owes me
Ten-
$10.04
$10.70.
today. Yeah. All right.
The
This
tax.
is 2 stop shots, a roll shot, and a this guy needs a bigger belt.
Have you played Tanana? You played Tanana, right?
A million times.
Yeah. Okay. Thought so.
You don't. The record's not good for him.
No, not good.
What is that? Anyway.
No, they're out from here.
Yeah, I mean they can't knock it out, but they tried right there.
9 to 10, 10 to 15. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take 10 inside, right? But do you go back and forth here?
Uh,
You're wearing sweatpants, you do.
yeah.
Frank and I had a ball the other day.
Hey, look, it's all good.
We
I'm
went
ready.
from 12 viewers to like 39 viewers.
We
in,
went
like,
from 12:39 and 88 in like 3 minutes.
Okay, so I didn't do it in 30 minutes, but you were at like 22, and I did get you up to 40. so-
No, at one point we hit 50.
Oh, did
Yeah,
we? Okay,
we did hit
so
50 at one
see,
point,
we're
yeah.
going. We're going.
But actually, a couple people said that they were headed out. I mean, it is Saturday night. People do go out.
Correct.
People
Not
do
every.
nothing.
It's
that play pool.
Listen,
and
we
watch
have no
football.
lives, guys. We're gonna be here probably like 3 a.m. So when you get done at the bar, come right back on. Shit, put us on at the bar. Make it even better. Let's build those
Yeah.
numbers.
that's right. Get us in the bar.
It's like an MMA
If I
match.
can, if I can get
Man.
if I can get as many people in the bar as like a number,
You'd be at 39.
I hit that monetary. Yeah. Dive bars.
Luck.
I'll be at 3 dive bars at 37, 39, and 44.
Hey, they put you in all the bars. That's a great thing, right? Like it's.
See now I'm such like a bad player that I would try and go underneath this 8 just because I just feel like I could do it.
Yeah.
You know? And then I'll just you don't have to. Like oh. That guy moved.
All right, Odin, you come on back after the bar, buddy. We're waiting.
So I have.
So which way do you go now? I mean, are you going to take the 9 first, or are you
Yes.
going to go for the 10?
Yeah, you roll forward in the 9, take the 10 in the side,
And then up on the
you
8?
waffle the 8 in the side.
Nine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or in the corner.
They're going
Jimmy said that.
opposite.
That's going the exact opposite
Why
way.
he
that
wears
we're talking about.
sweatpants.
Why is it always opposite? Good shot.
That's why
Button hands.
That's why it's an 8-ball special.
Still a good shot. I mean,
I don't like a
scared
Tim
of him.
Tanana shoes today, though. He's got the shoe games on point today.
You know who knows Tim Tanana's shoes are nice? Tim Tanana, because he watches every one of his shots on the screen above us after he shoots it.
Hey, but you know what? A good player, they study their tapes. So,
No, he's studying it. Tim Tanana studying himself.
Everything.
oh,
He's
is that what
look at
that
them
is?
shoes, boy.
Right before it's full tournament, Tim Tanana looks at me and goes, "You're going to win. You're the best in here."
And I'm like, you're talking to your feet. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I
Tim's a
like
great
how
guy.
I
We
like how
love
the
Tim.
shoes match the jersey. That's a pretty good touch.
He does.
Yeah, listen, I actually do that.
Yeah.
This couple sitting right next to you,
Hold on, wait,
Nicole
bet-
and
bet-
Mike,
Yo,
are the most
wait.
matching couple in the world.
Wait. Bet. I'll bet you $1,000. Tim turns around and looks at the screen.
Let me see. I can see her shoes.
Oh, wait. Oh, you would have won it.
Oh,
You would've-
see,
no, he just
okay.
did. He just
Michael has like 800 pairs of shoes in every color. Nicole matches them in every color.
except for hair.
That's just too much.
Oh, no,
That
it's-
sounds like my kid.
Listen, if she's wearing like purple gold, you best believe he's got a Kobe Bryant jersey on with like purple shorts and purple pants.
See, that sounds like Rick Scarlato back home. He's got a pair of shoes to match everything.
does
Scarlato?
have-
Absolutely
Yes.
like Scarlato.
Oh, see? Yep. See it. Totally. It's
Did he
like
just
a
show you his
doppelganger.
underwear? It's pink. It's definitely pink.
It's probably pink.
Pink.
Well, he's got to match it somehow. He's in the green.
Show him the pink underwear.
Oh, jeez.
Green.
Oh, it's green.
Bet.
but don't, but
The underwear. The underwear.
That's for the arse.
You're pink. He's green, but the underwear's got to be pink.
but don't the Eagles play tomorrow though?
It's just to help. Help match.
Help! Somebody send help.
We're not too
Not when it's white granny panties.
If we're bothering you guys, let us know.
All right, so that's gonna go ahead and put
All right, back to the action.
All right, back to the action.
Tim took
2-1. 2-1.
Tanana and Sherman
up
took
2-1.
that, right? 2-1. Okay. I wanted to make sure I was putting it on the
So
right side.
Krah and Morgan. Oh, you were in it. Krah and Morgan are the horses.
Yeah.
Mike
You know-
P. Mike P. finished fourth.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
I know.
I don't want to talk about it because
I don't wanna
I
talk about it.
dusted all my money today buying all the people that decided to
Doing out.
yeah, just to lose their arms today. You know how it is. It's my life.
Let me tell you,
August for me was 2 and out August.
I'm so happy that we got Sky as cheap as we did today. That was a
You guys
shock.
make money?
We did. She took fourth.
Fourth, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they go.
Awesome. She's a. By the way, I didn't even want to take Andres.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
You took him yesterday?
I remember I tried to take Sky, and you
Yeah.
said you'll take Sky. And
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'll take Andres. I felt bad when Andres won. I wanted Sky to win. I didn't want. I wanted to lose the double Gatorade.
Oh, you were the double gator.
I'm double
Double
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just trying to get the money that Joe Flax lost.
I got you. The 1070.
Also, by the way, if what's his name, Zach Patzel is watching, they lost $160 to us last night. He's like, yeah, Josh and I are playing the doubles tomorrow. We'll be here. Cool. You just pay me tomorrow. Okay, cool.
I think
Hold on. Let's all look. You guys see him? Yeah, they've been here all day. All right, sweet. Let's see him dusted for 160. Anyway,
the Russian and Soleil are still playing 6 hours strong.
of course they're playing.
They're probably playing 100 headset for like $12.
No. They're playing for $1 million. But if somebody bets on the side, the other
king of
person
the world.
wins. The other person wins. That's the way they do it.
They're playing for the king of the world.
So on a side note, Rafi, I just have to say real quick back to this discussion that we were starting earlier. There's a difference. Yes, the old heads saw the Pool Messiah a few times. And yes, in 20 years, it may not have been the same. And over time, what I'm saying the difference is the juniors that are involved, the juniors that are the future now pushing this and moving the momentum forward. It's not going to be the same game that the old heads are playing. It's not going to be the same game that Earl Strickland is playing and that Johnny Archer's playing and that, the guys currently are playing. When Shane Van Boning retires, guess what? There's juniors behind him that started way earlier. It's a different momentum. That's all I'm saying.
I'll tell you, Rafi.
Does anybody have Skylar Hess's phone? She told me to ask you guys.
No, I don't have it.
I don't have it. She better not have
You
listed.
better find it.
She said one of them has my phone. That's what she said. Ask them if one of them have my phone.
Rafi has been a road player for many years, though, traveling up and down the U.S. and he's been, roading
do
with a
not
lot
have
of
it.
these guys.
Well, and then I don't doubt it, right?
Oh yeah, well, what I'm saying is he has been to these pool halls
And seen it.
where these guys have been promising these big payouts, and they show up and it's 8 people, 15 people.
There's no money in pools.
Yeah.
Currently, you are correct.
You know why? Because if I'm supposed to beat you 100% of the time, and you're supposed to lose 100% of the time, and somebody gives you 10-1 money on the money, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Because pool is not like cornhole. You know what I mean? It's hard to say, but it's like a scumbag game. You know what I mean? Like
I
there's more-
understand the handicapping
But
portion of
it's
it,
changing.
but I think it is. I will agree.
It's changing. The only
You
reason
talking
I
about
say
Matchroom? Is that what you're talking about?
not
just
just
Matchroom,
matchroom,
just pool in
just
general.
in general, right? So the typical argument is there's no money and it's a bar game and this and that.
Have you ever sandbagged in a match in your life?
Yes, I have,
Okay.
and I'm a low skill level player,
And,
so
and let me guess, that was in APA?
correct.
Perfect. Where you don't get money for anything, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So if I tell you,
Disclaimer, I do run an APA franchise, so let's not go
boo.
like full bend
No,
over APA.
I'm not at all. I'm
Okay.
just saying. So I have people sandbagging my APA league, right? On my team. We came in 5th in the country this year, right?
All leagues do it.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. We're doing it for nothing, right? Nothing. Imagine if you and I, 2 league players, were playing for $1,000 of Russian Kenny's money.
Oh, let's
How
go.
much do we
We all
want
win.
it?
We all win.
How
We're
much do
just
we
gonna
want it?
chop that.
How much do we want it? 100%, right?
Correct.
So that's the difference. Like you seem like you have a good soul. I have a good soul, I think. But like for $5,000, $10,000, $100,000, $100,000, are you not gonna miss a straight and 9 ball for $100,000? Because if you win, you get 10. If you lose, and you and I are betting on you, on the other guy, we get 100.
I just want to add. I hope somebody in the stream picked up that he called you a good soul and himself a good soul, but completely jumped over me.
It's because you weren't in the that part of the conversation. It's okay.
No, it's because the
It's not
Grim
that he
Reaper's
doesn't love
behind
you. It's
Frank.
okay. I promise.
Frank, the Grim Reaper's behind you, bro. He's literally looking at me. I don't want to look at him. By the way, we're not playing pool,
He
but
can get the 8.
yeah. Oh, the Grim Reaper?
He can get the 8.
That's Nick Comstock at this point now. Does he make this?
Billy Gallagher stared me down a moment I just said he can get the 8.
So, Rafi, you are correct,
2-2.
at least at this point, right? There we
Two
go.
up.
All right, let's go.
Exactly. So can I? All right. So I don't want to soliloquy, but
That's
but-
a big
I'm
word.
always up for a good debate.
I'll
spell
buy
it.
another shot if you spell it.
I can spell.
I
it.
know you can.
Oh,
I half college educated. Anyway,
like that. Good job.
so cornhole, right? Cornhole came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
right? It's a great game, but there's like my friend plays professional cornhole, right?
Yeah.
Wins this year, so it's September. He's already won $60,000, and he came in second for the national championship, right? Chris Kingsbury.
Yeah.
And he just been playing things, right? But if you get caught losing on purpose, you lose your ranking, you lose your sponsorship, you lose it if there's anything. So they just have like the open policy that they can check your phone, they can do whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's money in that. If you and I like side bet,
That's never going to happen.
ever in pool, ever.
Never.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
It's been a sketchy game in the United States for
It's been a sketchy game for hundreds of years. Yeah.
And
So I
you
agree with you on that front, 100%. You are correct, right? It'll never ever go to that degree. But what's to say that things can't change, right? Like
No,
let's
we-
think about
we
it, because
would
if you look at
absolutely love that to happen.
other countries,
Yeah.
okay, Saudi Arabia is a prime example.
Yeah.
Okay, so pool is one of the favorite games to the prince, right? That's like his ultimate favorite game. And
Yeah.
so the junior player that comes, Khalid, that plays for Saudi Arabia, every time he wins, like the country supports him and they take care of his family, and that's all he does.
You're actually
Nobody
going to
cares in
make.
the
You're
United
actually. Hold on. Yeah, she's going to make my point. Continue going.
Go ahead.
I want to counterpoint to that. Again.
So the other countries, right, doesn't mean that they can't rub off on the United States and changing the wave of things.
that
I can tell you why that's not going to happen.
Okay.
Jealousy.
In what frame of aspect?
Okay.
tell
So.
him,
I'm
So
listening.
Skylar has today becomes the World National Junior Championship.
Congratulations,
They crown her
Skylar.
the greatest world junior in the world.
You have to buy a new phone though.
You're going to have haters everywhere.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's why, that is the main reason why the sport doesn't progress. If an APA player goes on and wins a national championship, we have
Hate
a
him.
man who came in second.
Sandbagging. So you gotta bring it back
Exactly.
up.
Oh, he's a sandbagger. That's why he won. He's a sandbagger. It's never like, oh, my man, great job for coming in second place and running through 300 players. Oh, is he a
578.
sandbagger? What's his Fargo? How did he get there? It's never, my man, great job. That's the issue that the U.S. has.
Correct.
That's not the issue that Finland or Sweden or Saudi Arabia has.
yeah.
They love
But you want to know what the other countries don't have that the U.S. has, and here's why there's a differentiation.
600
Drugs.
No, well, no, a million pool players, stuff like that. They don't have the amount of players that we do.
Crystal
They
meth.
don't have leagues.
Yeah, true. And,
They
that's
do.
what it is.
Some of them do. It's not.
Yeah.
They're not as big.
They're
though.
not like
as
the
big.
APA, the
No,
BCA,
they're
the
not.
USPL. Right. So the U.S. has leagues, right? So you have your, what did you call it earlier? We were
All
just talking
sponsor
about
just
this.
sucks.
Haters.
No, not the haters.
Oh.
It was like the,
Oh, because I have haters.
we all
yeah,
have haters.
I need new haters. My haters are starting to like me.
Mine have been trying to steal my state
Hold on, wait. I was
championships,
yeah. Oh, for sure. For
You
sure.
know.
Yeah. I got a state championship tournament on the no. No, but to go along with what you said, which
Yeah.
I also don't remember what I was going to say, which is really like, what were we talking about?
at the bottom of the bottle over
Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna lie.
there. We're talking about how the jealousy and hatred of players against other players doing well.
But there's haters in anything you do.
There is,
Haters
but
in any sport. Like
but-
it just,
there's just the education factor of having to educate the ordinary person or educate, like my company. My company knows I play pool and they know I travel and things like that. Or a perfect example, actually, when I created the junior state championship, because there was no junior state championship in
Right.
Pennsylvania. I created, you and I talked like every day about it.
yeah.
I called different colleges. I literally got laughed at by the colleges on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, pool's not a sport. They did. They're like,
They
she was
did.
like, what do you mean pool's not a sport? Why would we give you like a college grant? And I'm like, because these kids are playing at a high level. Like, I said, one of my sponsored players literally had a scholarship. And they're like, yeah, we don't do scholarship. Like, we're not going to give you money for pool players. And the one lady said to me on the phone, she goes, well, what does pool have to do with the common everyday world? I'm like, don't tell me that a pool player can't judge an angle or a geometry or
There's so much math that goes into pool. It's not even
1,000,000%.
funny.
If,
But again, that's a common thought process. What I'm saying is there's a different level, right? So you have your leagues, that's like one level, but then you have the upper play level,
which is
what's going to change. The
I wanna
momentum's going to
self-promote,
change.
which is really where I am at. I want to be that middle guy. I want to be the guy that takes Derek Benavides. Well, actually, he really knows people.
You're not gonna take my
I
money.
use my man Charlie Roy here in the chat. I want to be the guy that takes Charlie Roy when he gets to a 7-9 in a pool league and wants to try to take that extra step. I'm the guy that bridges that gap between the pool league APA player and the possible road touring pro type player.
Correct.
That's where I come in.
Right.
But there
But
is
the problem is, even where I'm at now, I've only been doing this 8 months. I got haters.
yeah.
But
I have
here's the
friends like
thing.
Derek and things like that are more than happy to help me out.
Yeah.
But the hater portion of it is, well, I was doing this for years.
Yep.
I ran state championships.
why don't I
did-
have it?
Why are you doing it
Because
now?
times are
Because
changing,
you
that's what
had your
people are not
chance to do
realizing.
it. You had your chance to do it. You did not do it well. Step aside, sir.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's
You
where it
ran
comes down to.
You
You-
ran it into the ground. Step aside.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not ran in the ground, but it's ran. Yeah, but it's didn't do it the right way. right?
Exactly.
So like the oh, that's a problem.
Ooh,
so you know
that's
my
not a good
so
shot.
so the chip tournaments I'm
That's
having right
okay.
now,
Yeah.
right? I had 200 people text me in 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
Because everybody knows where the money's going.
I
They
want
know
to
they're
give
getting
all the
paid
money
properly.
back, and
Yeah.
I'm doing it that way. And you know what? It's anybody can win.
Mm.
It's
Correct.
not to a point where like so it doesn't have anything to do with the tournament, but it's the fact that like the validity in the pool
That's-
community, the same way as I know his tournaments are all going to be run the right way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like I'd more likely go to a tournament with you than a tournament with other people who I know are taking 20% of the Calcutta, which is fine. The buy-ins, which is fine, but then there's money that goes missing. And
Yeah.
who as a person who's a high level player who wants to win money should ever have to ask where the money went.
Road players go where the money is, and I get that.
Right.
They're not going to waste their time on a small tournament.
Correct.
But some road players also do respect that there are guys out there that are trying to build. They'll help build.
Correct.
They'll give you their time. They'll help build.
and to-
Rafi's one of them.
And no, and here and to go to Rafi's point right here, where he says the top 3 players in the U.S. are in the black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Congratulations, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But besides Shane Van Boning, ain't nobody making more money than you or I on my regular job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like to be the second, it's not to be the second best player in the United States. Say you're Sky Woodward. What's he gonna make this year? $70,000, maybe.
Yeah. I
He-
mean,
he gets to
I'll
travel.
put it out there. I make 6 figures. I make low 6 figures.
Me too. So
you know, and I'm bankrolling my entire process off
Yeah.
my cash.
and I do
And I-
business insurance. So if you ever need a business,
Yeah, we
insurance,
can
anyway, no. So anyways,
It was a little plug.
no. So no, but all I'm saying is like it's great to travel and to build your dream and to possibly get like that. But Okay, cool. Sky Woodward's in the black for $60,000. Like,
Yeah.
that's not great in 2023.
No,
You know,
I'm
and I'm
sorry.
not,
in
and I'm
in
not trying
today's
to be a bug
economy,
guy. Like,
60,000 is not.
but that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like it's great to travel and build your dream, and that's the dream for all of us players who are lower and stuff. It'd be great to travel. I traveled and played poker for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what? And people put me in, and I made good money.
Like I say, there's always money in poker.
Exactly. But I'm so close to giving up pool and just going back to poker.
Yeah.
Just because like I could win one tournament a year and win $750,000. You know what I mean? Like, and
Right, but there's also been okay.
So I get where you're going, and I understand what you're saying.
Hold on, call this shot first, Frank, because we ain't called a shot in 10 minutes. Call this. What is stop shot? Stop shot? Or drawback?
I write 2 rails.
Oh no, you're just
He's
the
gonna
worst.
cross it
I
over
write
to
2
the right.
rails.
No, you're the worst.
I'm not the worst. I write 1, 2.
He's the best. Okay, back to what you're saying. Kurt. Anyway.
Rachel,
Really
I
called
get
it.
I get what you're saying, and I'm actually in on that. Like I get that you're trying that on the side of where you're at with Sky and everything like that. Sky is the future, and then those
Sky is the limit.
No, there's no limit for Sky. Trust
There
me.
is no limit.
That was
Sky-
the saying. Anyway.
No, we've been down that road.
That's actually what I
There
was-
is no. That's what started. Was Sky was the limit.
Oh.
That's where we
And I
started.
get that players like Sky and the young ladies that are playing that Sky's playing against, like
And then you got Joey Tate, Bethany Tate, Noelle Tate.
and I definitely get that they are going to be the future. What I'm saying is that we here need to fix the future for them to succeed.
And I agree with that. And not everybody is on that same page. Part of it is also the stigma. The stigma is changing, and
Oh,
that
it
is
is.
one of the things that has held pool back for so long.
Yeah,
Right.
The
Is
stigma
the
was
stigma.
it's a smoky pool hall. It's a gambling thing. Grandma
Correct.
and grandpa don't want you there.
Correct. I mean, I'm sorry. Sky's first coach was a one pocket pro that used to hustle from.
Sky's coach is bus driver.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's bus driver. Yeah.
He's been training with her since he's been
Really?
training her since
Yeah.
she was 9
On the bus.
on the bus.
I remember when he used to play at it. Remember he used to play at the when he come to
Yeah,
the time, kill
oh, yeah.
everybody.
But he
He came in and I'm like, that guy can get the 7, and then I left with no money.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
He gave me
Yeah,
that
Pretty
$7
good.
way
yeah,
out the door.
that sounds like
He
bus
gave me
driver.
$7.
No, I'm
He gave me $7 for gas.
I never played him.
He
Luck.
gave me $7 for gas money. on the way home.
He's like, yo, I'll drive you home on the way home. I got the I-276 back to go F yourself.
Right, so-
I've really believed that, like the junior. I mean, because I am a sponsor of the junior of a junior player, and I'm also the sponsor of the BEF and JIC. I believe that the juniors are the future of pool. I believe that if we don't give them a head start as the people that we are, the tournament directors and the people that are running the sport. No, I don't run the sport. I'm helping to run the sport.
Malaga.
But what I'm saying is, if we
Professional.
don't give them the head start of by the time they get to 20, 21, 22, they're playing in these great events, they're not going to succeed.
Right. And so that's part of the momentum, right? Is we're trying to open everybody's eyes, even the ones that sit at the top and have the big
That was a good
companies.
shot.
That was a
That
very
was a
good
great
shot.
shot
Oh,
by
here we
Phil.
go.
I-
Hold
But
on.
Phil Sherman holds it. Oh, Timmy's good here.
Yep.
Yeah, put that on
And
the
that's
board.
gonna
Pre-put.
put
Oh.
Tanana up. Tanana and Sherman up 3-2.
That's actually going to put them on the hill too, because they're getting a game spot from Carl Morgan and
That's
Matt Krah.
right.
Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry, I was texting.
You're good.
Um,
But so again, right?
We
So
got a question in the chat here. You can actually probably answer this better than me. The BEF providing scholarships, right?
so
what's BEF?
Yes, okay,
Billiards
so-
Educational Foundation.
the Billiard
so
Educational
we're
Foundation.
actually a PA
I guessed
Pro
that
Am
on the
Pool.
first try. I should get alcohol.
PA
You get a shot. Good job.
PA Pro Am Pool is actually
It's like
a banner
30
sponsor
Gatorade.
for the BEF.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we joined the BEF this year. We're very proud to be part of it. All the junior players are eligible to play in any of our events because of that.
Correct. So the BEF.
Hold on, here comes Kenny. Hold on, here comes Kenny. Hold on.
Shut the mics off.
Hold on, here comes Kenny. Here
Shut the
comes
mics
Kenny.
off.
Stop.
Give me the button. Give me the.
All right, we decided to shut the mic off while the Russian comes by.
Just to be safe.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I like seeing that fake sweatshirt that he's wearing for the third day in a row.
Nice.
And I love
It's
it.
Fior, not Dior.
Yeah. Is that Louis Vuitton?
Louis.
Anyway.
These guys crack me up.
Yo, you
Okay,
got, you got
so-
a good voice for ASMR. I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying.
Thank
just
you.
saying.
So,
Like-
so the BEF is still providing scholarships. Yes, if you place place in first place or second place, depending on your division. So yes, they do still provide the scholarships, and they will provide them as long as you're playing up until the age of 18.
Frank and I are like, oopies candy.
We-
Oopies candy.
I actually was very proud to get. If you remember, I called you that day. I was very proud to be part of the BEF and the
100%.
JIC because,
No,
the first if
the
people don't
Monica
know
Webb battle,
exactly.
not
Well,
JIC.
I'm sorry.
Or the Monica Webb battle.
I thought the JIC is not part of that, right?
No,
Oh, you're right.
JIC.
That's like BEF, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the next step. We'll throw, listen,
We're getting there.
I told you I stop problems by throwing money at it, so we'll throw money at that one, so we'll be good.
Good
I'm a problem.
That's gonna be a
Throw money
tough
at me.
one.
I'm a problem.
The first time I ever met Sky, and the reason why I literally
Oh,
like
you'll love
I
this.
fell in
What
love
was
with
her age? Because I feel
She
like
was-
she's still 9. So.
She's 14.
No, she's 14.
So
and this was like 6 months ago.
I went on like a road drive one night with me, down in Maryland, me and Soleil, and we're
Sorry to
inside.
hear that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
right.
It's great.
Did you
We're-
take his camel or did you take your car?
We took my
Okay,
truck.
you
And
didn't
my
have
truck
his
was like
camel?
6 days
His camel
old.
wasn't gassed
Dude,
up?
Actually,
Anyway.
he pulled up that morning with like a beat up Camry, and he was like, "Jump in." I said, "Bro, you got like
Pass.
a 25-year-old Camry. I
Pass.
have a brand new 2023 truck." And he's like, "Can I smoke?" No. I said, "You can sit in the bed and smoke, but."
I got such a good story when you're done this.
All
But
right.
this is good.
So-
Remind me. I'll forget.
So I go down to Shark Tank down there in Maryland, Lee Bell's place.
Chop Tank.
Yeah, a Chop Tank, Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Wrong. Yeah, that's the show.
Listen, I got something to
Chop
do with,
Tank.
it's got something to do with kind
It's for Danny Bell.
Yeah, it's got-
Cohen's a good player.
dude, he beat the balls off me.
He can
Cohen
get played.
can be a
He-
good player.
He can get played. He hates me.
Bro,
I don't know why he
he
hates
beat
me,
the
but
balls
whatever.
off me the first round.
Cohen
but
don't like nobody.
Anyway,
He likes my girlfriend.
I think the kid's cool, but
Who's
anyway,
40.
so we're there for like not even 3 minutes.
That's too
Yeah,
much.
and Soleil walks in and does his normal shtick or whatever. All I hear from across the room, Mike, shut up. Nobody wants to hear you. And I shot my head across. I'm like, who is that young girl just putting Mike Soleil in his place? And
That was my kid.
She went after him 3 times in like the matter of like 15 minutes.
She pulls no punches when
So-
it comes to Mikey at all.
So-
or Kenny. She never used to with Kenny either.
So my brother from another mother told Dre Howard, he was like, let me introduce you to Rachel Moran and Robbie Hess.
Correct.
I said, I want to meet that little girl over there. He's like, well, that's her parents. I said, done. I'm man.
That
So
was all she wrote.
So we talked that day and
I
everything
just
like that.
found out 1 second ago that you're Skylar Hess's.
That's her mom.
Mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get it now.
So
No, I'm
She's
here.
my mini me. I mean, I have the makeup on
I
today,
see
but
it
she's
now.
my mini
I
me.
see it now.
so I talked to mom and dad or whatever, and at that time I still wasn't in a position yet to start making plays for junior players or anything like that. Yeah. And it came maybe about 3 months later. I messaged her randomly. I said, hey, I see that she's possibly going to this tournament. And Rachel was like, maybe, but we have to see if we can build the funds to get there first. Because the junior players have to build their own funds. Nobody pays for them to go.
No.
And that's the thing that sucks. It's always on the parents. It's not on the kids.
They have to skip school.
Yeah. Well, Sky's a straight A homeschool student. Like, she's brilliant, dude. Like, she even today, this morning, she was over
I know,
here doing
she sold me a
homework.
$20 ticket.
Only one.
That was it? Only one?
I had $18, so I had to borrow.
You better go to
$2.
the ATM.
Oh, he did.
I did. The ATMs don't work upstairs. That's what was
And
brutal.
actually, real quick, if anybody's in the chat here and wants to purchase a ticket for the
JIC.
for the JIC, you can actually win a free diamond table.
Nine
with a
foot diamond
Whitman
table.
light.
If not, you get a 7-foot diamond table. If not, you get a cash equivalent of $38.
Not
It's like
wrong,
$14.
$38.
Two Gatorades.
Listen, 2 Gatorades here is big currency.
I
Okay,
second
so
mortgage my home.
we're-
So I get
Yeah, I know you
Gatorade.
did.
So to cut it real quick.
You were the one messaging on the thing. the other
That
day?
was me, yes.
I'm sorry.
No, I was
didn't-
home
I
and
didn't try and bet against your
No,
daughter.
you're good.
Frank was
Look,
adamant
we
to
love
pay me
haters.
monies.
We love haters. We're like, you know what? Bring it on. Because when it comes through and comes to fruition and she wins, then it's like, pay up.
So
We're good.
here was the funny part. When I talked to Rachel that morning, I said, "Listen, if she's playing in this tournament, you don't need to fundraise. I'll pay for it right now. Like, here, I'll send you cash. Let's do it. Let's get her in there." So
Joe
all
McGee stinks.
I said, all I asked was, to wear my logo or something like that. And Rachel goes, "Would you like to be a sponsor?" It's 100%. We called Jam Up that morning. That's her shirt sponsor.
Yeah.
They were their exact words. "Who's Frank Miletti?" I said, "You're gonna learn today. Like, I'm gonna tell you
Gonna
who I am.
learn today, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who I am."
Yeah.
I'll sponsor up to $26 for the
$27.50.
next 3 days until the first of the month.
But since I became one of their sponsors, I actually told Rachel and her dad, I said, I don't want to be the shirt. I don't want to be the sleeve sponsor.
Yeah.
I want the guy I want to be the guy that's on the front. So I'm going to do what I have to do to get to the front of the shirt. Because everybody can get on the sleeve, but it takes a few people to get on the front.
Correct.
Hopefully my man Lucas gets to the Moscone Cup, because Lucas has agreed with me in a handshake deal. He may have had a few drinks that night, but in a handshake deal, if he gets to the
Isn't he like
Moscone,
13?
23. So he's
That's
done
a lot.
Lucas is not 13.
Oh, so
I've watched him come up and play. He's
kid's a-
not
he
13.
Kid's a
He's
monster. I don't know. I'm just joking around. But
He's
we got
growed
a
up.
handshake deal. If my man Lucas makes it to the Moscone Cup, the
you're
logo
going?
goes
Oh,
with.
the logo? That's
And I'm
amazing.
going with them too.
Hey, Morgan,
Sweet. Can I
you gonna
not
come to
go?
Slime Bucket?
Because I would be a problem.
Bro,
right?
you and I
So,
in
I'd be
London.
like, Stitch up!
You
Anyway.
and I in London would be a bad deal.
Yo,
I don't have enough bail money for that. We can't do that.
correct.
I got
Yeah,
a
but-
credit card. Just hook it
No.
up.
Okay.
And it's
I'm
in
gonna
Euro-
call Mindy.
No. It's in euros, bro. We're both
Yeah,
going dead.
yeah,
It's in
I'm done.
euros. Tell the streaming.
Like I said, I'm big.
Lucas Varner, yes.
I'm big in Finland, so I'm gonna have to. I'll have to make a phone call.
They'll have to come see
Yeah, I'm
you.
half. My,
Yes, Charles.
My ethnicity, I'm half Welsh and I'm half Hungarian, so everybody says I'm well.
Oh, you
hung.
got a temper, do you?
well hung.
Haha, I see.
Anyway, okay. Anyway, so so let me tell you this Mike Soleil story.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Back
really
to this.
funny.
I want to hear
is really
this
funny.
Mike story.
So this is the first time I ever go to Maryland, right? And Mike invites me down to Maryland, right, to Brews and Q's tournament. I don't know, whatever.
Our home bar. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody snapped off a Sunday tournament with Nicole Nestor last week. Your boy played good.
Oh, you were her partner on Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna snap this off tomorrow too. I think. I don't know. I'm drunk.
gotcha.
But whatever.
I don't
I
know.
gotcha.
I think my wife and Sean Dobson have a good
That's
chance.
a strong team.
It is
I
a
hate
strong
it.
team.
Yeah, your wife almost played with.
Sure as hell wasn't me.
No, we're not trying to lose. Anyway,
No, we
all
ain't trying to
You are
lose.
correct, Charles. He was robbing everybody, but he wasn't the only one that was robbing everybody either.
so Mike
The
Slay's
ex
like,
was crazy.
pick me up on 6969 Frankfurt Street, whatever. Anyway, in Philly, I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. So I show up right in like a like a brand new Nissan, right? And same thing. He had like a 1941 Model T, and he's like, "Will you take my car?" And he starts it up, and it's like, and I'm like, "Oh, we'll just take my car, right?" So I'm going like 75 miles an hour, right, down the road, which is it's not a good shot.
Carl
Trash.
Morgan shoots that in and makes it
at
makes it
that.
3-3.
All
That's my
right.
friend. That's my friend
That's
Carl
my
Morgan.
horse. Your shots are Carl Morgan.
That's my friend Carl Morgan.
He loves Ted Ball.
Carl's the
Boy.
best.
He loves Ted
I
Ball.
can tell you a story about Carl after too, but no. So Mike Slay, he's in the passenger seat, right? And we're driving. I'm going 75 right now, mind you. I usually go like 175 right down the highway because nobody gets pulled over, and this is like 2015, right? And I go, and we just got into Delaware, and we're going to Maryland, right? And we have that little median, and there's a cop there. I'm going 75. I just keep going. He literally grabs me like I was like falling out of the car. He's like, there's a cop there. And I go, bro, I got an 800 credit score. I'm in a 2022. I ain't on your camel, bro. We ain't getting pulled over. We're going 75. Ask him about the story next time.
I actually,
It's the best. And he goes, wait, having a newer car means you won't get pulled over as much? I go, yeah, and I look like I'm white even though I'm Hispanic. We're drawing live, bro.
when I came down,
Wow.
when I came down to see you a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
I hit that literally right around the corner here is the Delaware state line.
Oh, yeah. I hit it
I
today
hit-
when I came
I
back from
hit it.
Chipotle.
I hit it at 94 miles an hour, and I looked up and I was like, "Oh damn, we're leaving Philly." And
Robbie and you yelled at me for doing 80 in the BMW? Really? Good Lord.
so listen. In my opinion, when you have the GPS, that's only a suggested time that you show up.
By the way, when I see
It's always a race against the clock,
hold
right?
on,
You're
hold on.
always
I
racing the
always
clock.
win.
when I see that thing, right, the thing on the side that's not like the sign, it's the one that tells you how it is, right?
Right.
I grew up as a kid. I like video games. I try and break the high score.
Yeah.
I'm like all in.
Remind me never to get in the car with either one of these guys.
I'm like,
Good
cool,
Lord.
cool, cool. You got it right there. I got it right in my dashboard. I know exactly how fast
When
I'm
you
going.
tell me
I'm
I gotta
gonna
get
win.
there at 11:30, that's a suggested show up time. I'm gonna show up at 11:20.
By
That's
the
gonna
way,
be an
who invented the
open- a dry
candle?
break.
Who invented the
Brings him
candle
to the
snuffer?
table.
Can we talk about this real quick while we're talking about stupid inventions, like the thing that tells you how fast you're going? Who invented the candle snuffer? Right? You know that thing where you buy and it looks like a
Somebody's smart because they were tired of burning their fingers putting it out.
No, stop! It's a candle. It's a candle snuffer. You go like this. You go put it over there and you close the thing. Who got tired of going like this? Who got tired of going?
So I can actually,
I need to invent something that makes me not go like this.
I can add something to that. So my wife actually uses a lot of candles.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
keep my mouth shut on that one.
So
How do you blow them out, bro? You got a candle snuffer? Tell me about a candle snuffer.
she's
That's like
got
who
these-
invented
For
the rape
those who
whistle.
have too much
Who
money and
invented
they
the
don't know
rape
what to do
whistle?
with it, that's why they have them. Okay.
well, I mean, yeah.
Candle snuffer.
Think about it. They don't want to waste the hot air. You know.
I'm just gonna do this all night. Just put out a candle.
Put out the candle.
Sorry, Frank. Go ahead. Come on, Ralph. You can't be.
I
Ralphie,
actually-
you can't be keep talking about. We're just joking about candle snuffers. Now you're gonna change the whole story.
So real quick before Rachel's vein across her forehead goes like just really pops.
I'm
Her vein goes
Italian.
like
You
this.
better watch it.
Before her vein goes.
So when it comes to that little candle snuffer thing, my wife has like probably 30 of the Yankee candles. I will tell you when you blow out the candle and the sulfur smell comes across the house. It
Correct.
smells like shit. So if she puts the lid
I
on it,
hate you.
if she puts the lid on
Are
it,
you validating this?
I am. If she
Valid.
puts the lid on it, then there's no
He's
smell.
making a
anymore.
valid point.
All right. So anyway, back to the juniors.
I'm never gonna talk to you. I'm never talking to you guys again. This is the worst stream I've ever seen. All right, what do we think?
Oh,
What
you're
you gonna do
you're
here?
having a good time.
I
Stop
am
it.
having a great time.
I gained like 6 followers right away. Like it was
know.
great.
I hate. All right.
If I continue to talk, I'm probably gonna lose 6
yeah,
more.
you
But
should.
you
I
know.
would stop. Just keep going. Anyway,
Oh my
hey,
God, y'all
call this
keep
out
going,
right now.
Thanks.
We're solid. So Frank, call this out.
All right,
What's
seriously,
exactly
solid.
happening?
All right. So I would take the 5 and just nip the 4.
Boo. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
If I'm solids, I gotta take the 5 off the 4, get the 4 away from the 8. All right.
No, take the 6 first. Just get the 4 and win the game. Get the
Look
4,
at
bump
2 and
bump the 8, and get the 1.
Where you going with that?
Stop, Frank. Just stop it. What's your What's your Fargo?
Simple.
Not
You-
too
you
much
just
lower
look-
than yours.
Look, you
Really?
just-
Yeah, sir.
Does that mean
But
we're
you
playing
both
even
are
after this?
underrated. I guarantee it.
Sure.
Little known fact: I had 2 Fargos when I started.
I have
like
2 Fargos.
4.
All right. Wow. I,
I
didn't know
have
this was a
2.
One-up
I'm
game.
Rachel
Holy-
Moran in Maryland, and I'm Rachel Hess in Maryland.
Oh my
because
God!
of
I
Danny
was
Bell. So
almost told this story.
We got a Frank
Apparently
M.
It's just
So
one
like,
up game.
So you know, like Mike P has like Mike Praz.
I
Mike
was a
P,
woman
Mike-
and a man and a woman man and a
So-
man woman and a dog. I have an alligator.
hey, look,
So Mike P has Mike B, Mike Praz, Mike Prasuzzi, Mike Proch now, whatever the hell that one is.
And Mike Poole. Remember
Mike
last
Poole,
time
yeah,
we was
Mike Poole,
talking?
yeah. I actually thought that was Jason Hunt. I was trying to get you in
Yeah,
a
that
game on
guy
that one.
would have gotten robbed.
I was ready to drop a couple, at least 4,
No,
good
you
4
couldn't have.
digits.
You couldn't have. I would have sold my house and you wouldn't have
Good,
been in half. for
good
half of
4
it.
digits on that matchup.
It's too
So
many.
my last name is spelled Maialetti. I'm like Maialeti. Yeah, it's straight Dago. But Maialetti. I have like 4 different spellings, and I just use them to the advantage. Am I gonna play in the $4.99? Am I gonna play in the $5.99? Am I gonna play in the Open?
that's why you're underrated.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
So when I first joined,
That's
right,
actually not true. I'm just messing around, guys.
When
Love you, Fargo.
when, I hope Ryan Rebel's not watching now.
Hey, look, we're at 40. Let's go.
Listen, there's actually an inappropriate number of bald guys here today. Me, Revel, we got Betty Clapholtz over there. Tony Rudy's staring me down for like a half hour.
Almost.
Scott
Well,
Freeman,
good place to leave it.
Yo,
Billy
you
Gallagher's
got
been
Miss-
standing
Scott
over here
Freeman
licking
plays
his
so good
lips
for
trying to
taking
get at me.
4.4 minutes per shot. It's brutal. To
I
me.
love Brett Ross, but he was very slow earlier.
They've been. Did I tell you we lost 4-0 to them in an hour and 36
Yeah.
minutes, and we shot 9 balls in. That's impossible. Try and do the math on that.
I'll be serious though. Brett Ross did not miss a single shot against Carl Morgan and Matt Krah earlier.
All right, Ralphie, here's what we got to do. You're talking too many things that are just things. I need to know what your favorite animal is and why.
What's your favorite color, Rob?
No, not color. What's your favorite animal? Don't tell me it's a capybara because that's my daughter's, so don't do that. But anyway, right, call this out here.
Seeing
Are
I
they
do
stripes?
APA, is there a patch for 5 break and runs? Yes, we automatically move you up.
No, is
So
that,
I can actually answer
no,
that question for you real quick.
Cleopatra's Patra, right? Patra?
Is it?
Yes.
I know that. So some areas do things differently. I do things differently. My area, Derek plays in Bucks County, PA. His operator does something a little different. His
He
area.
pays out the least amount of money out of any tournament in the entire world. Anyway.
I'll be honest with you. I've only ever known 3 APA players who actually ever ran a set. One was in Vegas, one sitting next to me, and yeah,
Oh yeah, you know.
and one more was a guy that I knew from California. But other than that, I've never known anybody to run a set. Some league operators might do something cool for that. Like if he did it for me, I'd probably just give you 5 patches.
You know what I got so I beat 2 people 5-0 in 0 innings with 5 break and runs, and I beat one guy in my entire life 75-0 with 7 half break and runs.
Get a hearty handshake.
I got shit.
I'll shake your hand.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you so much. everybody.
Congratulations.
I appreciate that. That's
I'll
from
give you a
real
golf
APA.
clap.
Can you blow out the candle? Perfect. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Guys, like and share the stream. We're doing more comedy tonight than anything. We're trying to get the rated R later on and really get some action matches.
I'm really holding back
So
because
I'm hearing Joe McGee and Steve Cicerco. We're trying to get some action later on.
wow, it sounds like the only person
That's
that's
like
going to get action
60
on that
innings.
is the rails.
Yeah, it's like 60
The rails
innings,
are the
but,
only
I mean,
people
I'm
that
in
are going
with
to get
that.
action there. If you guys like $1,000 sets with blind people, you're going to love this match. Let me tell you.
Listen, I actually love Joe McGee. Joe McGee helped me get Kamui.
I love Joe McGee too.
Yeah, he's
the
fantastic
worst
guy.
gambler I've ever seen in my entire life, and I love Joe.
He's great for Calcutta.
And I go, Joe, don't do that. And he goes, he's like my daughter. I'm like, don't do that. And he's like, yeah, I'll play him double. And I'm like, cool, sweet. Just can I have half of the other guy?
Why can't I stick this fork in this outlet?
What are they? Yeah, exactly. Please, nah, I'm not gonna. Luckily, I have more. I'm never gonna die. I just have so much. Don't matter.
Rachel was going through that experience earlier with Skylar. She was telling her to relax and calm down a little bit, and Skylar just kept getting into her head. That she just looked
So
she looked at me, just shook her head. I said that she can't
seems
tell them
like-
anything.
She seems
No,
like a very
you can't.
headstrong person, which I don't know her at all.
Oh
like,
no, Skylar's not headstrong.
Not at all.
No,
No.
I'm
Neither's
gonna
her
take
mother.
from your sarcasm that she's not.
Not
But,
one bit.
Neither's her mother or father
But-
Correct.
or little brother.
Yeah, no, none of us.
So none of you guys are, but I'll just say as like an average.
The
So
Lord's gonna strike you down with
yeah.
lightning.
so the more that somebody tells me to calm down,
Oh,
The more angry you get, or worked
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
I'm gonna give you a real quick story about my ex-wife.
oh my
Oh, boy,
god!
here we're gonna
Oh
go
my
on a
God.
tangent.
What color? She wasn't wearing pink underwear.
I don't know. It's one of her many boyfriends. I'll let you know.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
So
He done put it out
She owes
there.
me $20.
It was one of those.
hot dog in the hallway really easily.
Sometimes it's like fuck, getting your way out of a high school
Hot
play
dog in the
curtain.
hallway.
Anyway,
But we got in an argument one time. I just really got tired of hearing like her yell.
Yeah.
And as she's yelling at me, I just put my finger up on her lips. I went, shh.
oh no.
And then the fight started.
close. It
And then the fight started.
Yeah, I
Yes,
can't believe
yeah,
you're still here.
Look.
I gotta tell you
no.
guys a funny story.
I was just done with it at that point.
I got you.
Are we rated PG-13?
Right now, we're on the stream. Yeah.
I'll give you.
think-
I'll give you. I'll give
No,
you.
I
peach.
can't.
I'll
I
give-
can't.
Yeah,
I gotta
we
I gotta
gotta save
hold
that
this.
for the
I gotta hold
after
this. We
hours.
just went up one other viewer, so I'm gonna hold it for.
Yeah.
It's about that person's.
When we get to
bedtime.
100, we can go.
Just remind me. Just say.
Look at Vinny.
Candle snuffer.
Look at
No,
Vinny.
just say.
Real
Just
quick.
remind me of the
Can we
harder
just look
story.
at Vinny and Tarek over there? It looks like a father and son.
I was
What?
wondering
No.
if there was relation.
No, not at all.
No, they look like a father and son who stand on the corner and hold the signs that say $1 for I'm homeless.
Hold on, we're gonna pan.
I'm a-
We're gonna pan the camera
Oh,
over to them real
please,
quick.
Please.
Oh wait, because he's taking a shot, so he's not standing there.
Hold on.
He'll be back.
I said to my partner Nick Comstock today when I went into the other room and they were playing whoever. I said, "Is that Vinny's real hair? Or does he get plugs? What's going on with that? Mako ain't paying good. That's all I'm." Anyway. Wait, did we never got Rafi's favorite
You
color?
are
and
correct,
why?
Charles Roy. We did. We gained some traction and stopped watching pool. We need to get back to pool. That's what we're here for.
Oh,
Sean
this-
Cameron
that's
said
my
Cam-
buddy.
I know Sean
Yeah,
Cameron.
You know Sean.
Hold on, we're gonna pan over to Vinny.
Oh, that's
Wrong
the
way.
I
opposite.
was gonna say you
Wrong
gotta
way.
go the other way.
You had drinks, bro. I'll take my second shot now.
Beep.
Who are they playing? Who
Look,
is that?
there
Who
they
is that?
go.
Who is that?
Look.
Look at
See?
them. They're
Right
even
there.
standing the same.
Oh my God! Look at that. Totally.
Yo,
The whole arm on the hip. Oh my
you know what's
goodness.
really crazy? One of them's like Arab Indian, and the other one's a douche.
Well, can I take it? Never mind.
Listen, this is how we talk about our friends.
Who's he
Man,
playing?
you guys are so nice. No wonder you have haters.
We get ourselves back here to the.
Rafi looks like a maroon guy. Means I'll take the wild 7. Dang, bro. All right, what do we think? You just make this ball and just not think about it so much and just make the ball?
I would just make the shot. Yeah.
I would do that.
Well, it's really not that hard. I mean,
If you're saying that, that's how I know he's going to miss it.
hey.
Because it isn't that hard, and he's overthinking it, and this is for the match. So
I mean, ultimately,
Oh,
you
actually,
just
yeah, I didn't realize this.
just-
This is actually for the match.
one of us has been watching this entire match. Like,
Sure,
Correct.
It sure as hell wasn't me.
it's me.
I don't
It's
think
me. I'm the problem. It's
Can you
me.
see?
At tea
so. Good shot.
time, everybody agrees.
I think I have to go collect the envelope here real quick.
Shoot.
Yeah. So at that rate, you just
If he misses this, you got to
Come up through little follow.
Semifinals. No, you do it. Yeah, you punch it. Punch it over. Punch
yeah,
it over.
because then you just have a
Follow.
straight shot on the 8 across the table.
Stop shot on the
Tim
stick.
Tanana just TV again.
Yes. I don't know what you're trying to. There you go.
Tim Tanana just looked at TV again.
No, I get that.
Get their shot.
We all know that. Yeah, so did he. Oh, he got the Tanana syndrome. All right, practice the handshake. Oh my God, I would have loved to have played these guys with my partner in any. We lost.
You would have loved to play him sober.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to play him on more than 45 minutes sleep.
Okay. Yeah, I literally had like 4 hours of sleep since I've been here.
That's 7 times what I got last night.
Yeah.
I got kicked,
Yeah,
I got
like
kicked
crazy
out of my
with no
house
sleep.
last night.
So Tim
What
Tanana
a
puts it
shot.
down.
Practice
There
Against
you
the
go.
matchup.
I love sweatpants.
Look at that.
Anyway, so
So
we
we're-
got to wait
Tanana
yet?
and
We're
Sherman
literally going to be
move
here
on.
right back up here in a second with our finals matchup.
We're just gonna go get a shot.
Yeah.